Beautiful Gemini, welcome back. Thank you for joining me here, Gemini. I hope you're all doing amazing. I really appreciate you guys allowing me to do your reads. So let's go. Gemini energy. A missed opportunity because of the fear of failure. Maybe some of you oh, wow. Overthinking. Someone is outsmarting themselves. They're overthinking something. It's like they have a fear of failure. And it's like they're making mountains out of molehills here. They are so busy thinking that someone's tricking them that they're missing an opportunity. What is going on? So determined. Maybe someone's been... Oh, man. It's like they're creating their own downfall. They have a fear of failure, and it's like they overanalyze. This is someone who's doing a lot of overthinking. It's self-sabotage. They're creating their own downfalls, their own towers. They're missing opportunities, thinking that, oh, it's just gonna fail anyway, or something like that. Let's go. Someone's being a real drama queen who is a bloodsucker. They have not changed. It's just time to, like, someone is an antagonist. Sheeple. So they follow the crowd. It's a smoke and a mirror act. It's like they're so afraid of failure. They're so afraid to be themselves or to speak their truth that they just follow the crowd. They're doing what everybody else is doing. They're missing opportunities. They are creating their own downfalls. They're creating their own towers by over-analyzing and overthinking a situation. And they're refusing treatment. I don't know, somebody is just like, oh, it's just an illusion. They're not telling the truth. Oh, they're like creating something in their head that doesn't exist. And they're missing a beautiful opportunity, but differences. One thing is not like the other. Well, I was fooled before, so I'm not going to be fooled again. They're overanalyzing. This sounds just like... I don't know what the heck there is. Someone is self-sabotaging. They're afraid of failure. Like, yeah, they're creating their own downfall. There's some kind of drama here. Somebody is like a drama queen, or I don't know. Enchanted. So it's like they just follow what everybody else says. Instead of taking control, Gemini, you need a leader. You don't want this is Sheeple. You know, doing what everyone else wants them to do. If it's you, take it as it resonates, but it's moreover that they're just following the crowd because it's easier. Maybe they can blame somebody else for their downfall. You know what I mean? It's like instead of being authentic, instead of taking charge and taking their power back, they follow the crowd. They have a fear of failure. Well, what if this goes wrong? What if that goes wrong? Well, they're making it happen. They're literally making it happen right in front of their own eyes. Out of fear, worry. What could go wrong? This could go wrong. It's like, judging. So maybe they're guilty. Maybe they regret doing this. I don't know. It's like they gotta have enough power to seize an opportunity. This is positivity, and it's also like expansion and growth. But this is someone who's very confident. This is someone who's very powerful. This is someone who sees the opportunity and goes for it. And somebody else thinks it's a trick. What's the trick to this? What's the trick to this? Well, there's no trick. It's about having the courage, the strength, and the confidence to like seize an opportunity when it's right there in front of their face. This is the wise one. They hit Nine of Pentacles, sees the opportunity, and takes it. Oh, that looks really positive. Oh, look at that. That's a really good opportunity. This one's like finding faults. What's wrong with that? There's got to be a trick to it. That's got to be an illusion. They start overanalyzing. They have a fear of failure. They are self-sabotaging. See? Overanalyzing. I'm telling you. It's their own struggle. It is their own struggle. It's like looking like it might be too much work, or it might be too many problems, or it might be too many obstacles. So I'll follow the crowd and I'll do what the crowd is doing. Well, don't know what to say about that. And then they end up disappointed, unfulfilled, and unsatisfied. Do you know what I mean? It's like, just, I don't know. What it is running from their problems, because they have a fear of failure. They're running from their problems. I don't know, like this person is a leader. And I'm thinking this could be opposites. Someone is a leader and someone is a follower. But they have a fear of failure. So it's like somebody else can lead them. They're easily led. This is someone who's very patient, very balanced. But they're too afraid. They're too afraid. It's not worth the effort. You know, they're stuck in a stupid mentality. I don't like that. That's procrastination. Well, what could go wrong? This could go wrong. Yeah, anything can go wrong. Instead of saying what could go wrong, what could go right? What if? I'm not talking people into nothing. They want to procrastinate. I'm going to let them procrastinate. I get so annoyed at this kind of energy, you have no idea. Okay? It's like I feel frustrated, so you could be frustrated dealing with someone. This is a procrastinator. Oh yeah, but you know, this is wrong, that could be wrong, the other thing could be wrong, a million things could be wrong. That's why it's a challenge. But they fear failure. It's like, I don't know. Maybe they're unwilling to change. That's what I'm saying. They're just following the crowd. You know, they go along with everybody, what they're doing, what they're saying. They're very insecure and they're in complete denial about it. Okay? I don't know what they're looking for. Looking for balance. Maybe you're looking for somebody balanced. I don't know. It's like they refuse to see something and then they get jealous when somebody walks away. What the hell? It's like they're running is what they're doing. And it hurts them to see this Empress. It hurts them to see this Empress. They're just putting on the dog here, this person. They're lying to themselves. That's what they're doing. Afraid of what people will say. What kind of will people gossip about? Who cares? It's like... And then they get mad. They get mad because of their choice. They get resentful and angry and mad because it's like they don't want... Do they really want to even know the truth? That's what I'm wondering. They get mad. This is the wise one. They spoke the truth. They're not afraid to be authentic. Why are they getting mad? They're mad at themselves because they missed an opportunity. They're mad at themselves because they missed the opportunity when it was presented to them by procrastinating and being a naysayer, quite honestly. Fear of failure, what if, all the what ifs, all the fear factors come in. This is so annoying. So annoying. Too busy running. Too busy following the crowd and doing what everybody else is doing. That is sheeple. Afraid to speak out. Afraid to speak the truth. Afraid to be authentic. I'm just going to do what everybody else is doing. I'm going to get on the bandwagon and I'm going to, instead of thinking for yourself and learn that knowledge firsthand, it's like I'm just going to go along with the crowd. Whatever public opinion is, I'll go with that. Scared to be different, scared to think for themselves. It's just like, I couldn't stand that energy. I like innovative people. I like people who are brave enough to speak their truth and know what they want and know how to go and get it. And I don't, weak minded people really bother me lately. And I'm not sure why, because I've seen so many missed opportunities doing these reads. Like, what could have been this? What could have been a beautiful love? What could have been a beautiful relationship? What could have been a really potential good idea? It's like, if people only knew the opportunities they were missing out on by being procrastinating. You procrastinate so long you miss the opportunity. It's like, oh my God. Oh my God. This reminds me, being at work. Now, I was on the job, and a friend of mine wanted a job. And I went all out. I right away went and spoke to the bosses. Got it all cleared. I said, you got your driver's license, you got this, you got that, send it to me. Sent it to me. Forwarded it to the management. Go all out on every manager and all wasting all their time and energy and mine. And then they hum and haw. I got you the job. You can start Monday. They need your flight details. Well, I wasn't planning on starting Monday. Well, that's not gonna. Well, that's not gonna. That's pretty quick. How'd you manage to do that? Well, you said you wanted a job, didn't you? Yeah, well, I don't know if I can do that. I said they'll train you. I listened, I sat there, and I swear to God, I listened to at least 20 to 30 excuses why they couldn't do that job. What could go wrong? What might go wrong? I says, well, what are you doing now? Busy doing nothing? Never took the job. 3 months later, call me up again. I really need that job. Can I still come to that job? Well, now I look like a real idiot going back to the bosses and asking for that job again. Okay, for you, Frankie, we'll do it. I need the same criteria. Get them to send me this, this, and this. I got back on the phone. They need this, this, and this criteria. And don't, this time I said, you better take this job. Okay? Again, set it all up. Again. Oh, well, I've been thinking about that. I don't know if I can do that job. I mean, what if they don't like me? What if this? What if... I said, what the hell do you want to guarantee? There are no guarantees. Show up, go to work, do your best, and the rest will fall into place. There are no guarantees. What are they gonna... you want them to guarantee you that they're gonna keep you forever? What do you want, a 20-year job guarantee or something? If you do your job, they're going to keep you. Again, second time. And I swear I will never do that again for nobody. That's just an example how annoyed I get at stuff like this. It's like you set it all up and then there are no shows. I will never do that again. If they want to live in the life of misery, let them live in a life of misery. I don't care anymore. I'm not doing it. And then they get envious because you end up with it, or you're doing this, or you're doing that. Then they get angry, and then they sit there sending you the evil eye. Good people finish last. It's like, just to be real, there's no point. When you seize an opportunity and see one, and one is made available to you, you gotta jump on it. And be appreciative and be grateful for the fact that you got it. This person never did show up. I heard from them again, they're following, and I said, sorry, can't help you. I'd like to, but I'm not doing it again. You gotta jump on opportunities when they're presented. You cannot have time sometimes to hum and haw and think of what could go wrong. Well, not everybody else. What's everybody else? Oh my God. And not only that, but that friend who I was trying to get hired and did get hired, had they ever stepped forward, anyway, started telling all their friends about it. Soon, all these people, I was so embarrassed and so humiliated, I could have crawled in a corner. All that friend told all their friends, and they all used my name to get in with the bosses. So my bosses are going, what's going on here, Frankie? Right? Never again. Never. I said, I only recommended one. I didn't do a referral service here. And they're going, they weren't impressed, okay? Let's put it that way. I could have put my own job on the line by helping somebody else. And I will never do it again. It's like, I gave my word. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to waste my time or other people's time. And it's like, that's the kind of same energy that I'm getting. Someone who's just because they fear failure, they're a hardcore overanalyzer, hum and haw, can't make up their mind. It's almost like they want something written in stone, for crying out loud. Nothing is written in stone. Nothing. My dad used to say, there are no guarantees in life, only death and taxes. Everything else is a gamble. Yeah, it's like, no. Nope. Relationship, if I meet one more procrastinator, I will never date again. Which I don't date anyway. That's part of the reason why I cannot handle procrastination. I it's just not in me. Like, I get asking questions, I get doing some investigative work before you agree. You know what I mean? But how far do you go before you take action? You know what I mean? And now they sit there longing. Wish I woulda, coulda, shoulda. Wish I had a seized the moment. Wish I would have taken the opportunity. Wish I would have done this. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Oh. Oh, make me angry. No. Summer is just too frustrating to deal with here. I gotta get out of this read. Gemini, if you're a go-getter, go get her. Don't wait on nobody's opinion. Just do what you feel led to do and don't worry about everyone else's opinion. Because everybody else's opinion, they're just gonna go along with follow the crowd. But the real leaders are ones that go against the grain. They're always the ones who are the rebels. They're always the ones, they command leadership. Don't let anyone hold you up. Don't let anyone procrastinate around you. It's like you have a vision and you have an opportunity to do something in your life. Go do it. Because you gotta go against the play it safers. You know, you do. But some people can't do that. And you could sit there waiting a lifetime, waiting for someone to change. They are who they are, and accept that. They're who they are. It's like, I can hear in my head, I remember back in 19 whatever, this happened to a friend that I know, this happened to so and so, this happened to so and so. Who cares? If you have faith and you believe in yourself and you believe something is a good opportunity and you listen to the play it safers, they'll have you talked out of that within an hour, even less. That's why you gotta believe in your own authenticity, your own truth, and your own instincts. That's why we're all born with it. Not everybody got the same instincts. That's why you have your own and they have their own. And it's like that separates the leaders from the followers right there. Take care, Gemini.